Okay, well, doing all my backups on everything. I deleted all my old backups, reloading all the music into iTunes. I am doing everything I can to try to make this piece of crap software, not screw me over again. I think, I think I'm just going to buy another music player. I did a lot of research last night. The FiO, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. The $30 one, the $700 one, as far as I'm concerned, are both identical as far as being turds. I just can't, won't. It's impossible for me to trust them. I'm looking at some of the other higher end Chinese players, and there's nothing wrong with Chinese electronics. Don't let anyone ever tell you there's something wrong with Chinese electronics. Like my AWOL Vision projector, same as my iPhone. Oh, one of the most awesome in the world. Okay, well, I think my AWOL projector is too, but unfortunately, you're going to have products that are bad. They're going to fail, or a bad component gets in. It just happens. Now, being a basically disabled person most of my life, I had to have jobs where I didn't have to put any physical effort out. So, unfortunately, I ran a Porsche store, and I ran not ran, desked. I didn't manage the store, but I did all the desking. And I hated that fucking job because that job was, if it's a new Porsche or a new Mercedes, that's different. But used cars, it's very difficult to find a used car that's perfect, unless it's the person that trades one in every few years for a newer model, and that's very rare. People normally dump their old car because there's a problem with it, and that's the problem with the used car market, and I hated it. So I only did it for a few years, and then I had to get out. But I did notice something. German engineering. So we had Mercedes come back that were just shit. Brand new cars, okay? Fail right off the lot. Porsche, okay? Sold I won't say from where, okay? But an RS that was just a beautiful car, black, had the big fin on the back. That Porsche was nothing but a problem. That thing came back over and over and over, from door handle problems, window problems. I mean, it had nothing but problems, okay? And we're talking, at the time, that car was 68 grand. So, yeah, you can have the highest quality product in the world and you're just going to have failures. And that's how I'm looking at my AWOL Vision projector. It's a failure that I'm sure they're addressing because they have new models coming out. And that's what happens. That's what people do, okay? You're not going to see K cars anymore because K cars, even though they kind of fit the market at the time, weren't really the best idea, right? So, yeah. I can guarantee you that the company's going to take care of me in a fashion that makes me proud of American industry. I have no doubt about it. Okay, and this is why you want to buy from AWOL. There are going to be failures. Other people are having the same little squiggly lines with other types of devices. They will get it straightened out. I promise you, they will get that handled, okay? Steve's going to be on top of this like crazy. Trust me, okay? He's a determined guy. Okay? AWOL Vision will be the #1 seller in a few years, and I'm going to help that if I can, because it's not just the product itself. I understand that high-end products fail because I sold high-end products that failed constantly. It's the company you deal with, okay? Mercedes, they didn't want a single fucking thing to do with unhappy customers. Porsche, on the other hand, bent over backwards to make the customer happy. Bent over backwards, backflips through donut holes to make the customer happy. Whereas Mercedes was kind of like, yeah, avoidance, push them off. Your fault, okay? Really. So being right in the middle of it, I can tell you, it's who you buy from that is probably the most important thing, because the design of the projector is great. The picture that I get, besides the little fail parts, is just the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And everyone can tell you, if you've been on my page for 15 years, I'm the most picky motherfucker that ever landed on this globe, I think. Okay, I'll pick your product apart like crazy, even if I like it. Okay, because that's what I do. Being a nuclear inspection, I'm habitualized, okay? Being an Air Force engineer, working, in the aerospace industry and making sure that don't fuck this up because people could die kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'm just that kind of person, and that's why I get hired for that kind of job. Because I'm not going to let things slide, and I'm not going to let an inspector tell me that something's okay because, well, he thinks he's going to get something by saying it's okay. So it always comes down to who you're dealing with. What's going to happen in the end to make you happy, right? And I have all the faith in the world in AWOL Vision just from talking to Steve. Okay, he's personally involved in this. I can tell he has his life wrapped up in this, and he wants to make this a success. See, and that makes a big difference for me. So it'll all get handled. I'm posting the videos. I guess I'm going to stop putting AWOL Vision in the title because other people are mistaking that I'm downgrading AWOL Vision when I'm not. This is for the other. There's a group of us now that are all intercommunicating. Some of them do it on YouTube, like me. Some of them do it through emails and messaging with me. But I like doing it on YouTube because then you get the eye vision. I have another guy that likes to do it on FaceTime. Look, this is what my projector's doing, and all of our communication has been through FaceTime. Okay, but I'll just start stating what I'm doing on the video for that group of people. Okay.